All right. So let's begin. So level 48, we unlock Crisis. We can't really do labs yet. Man, these are some bad dailies. That's the book from Labyrinth. Let's just hand this in. It's free XP. All right. We're not going to go labs. At least not to get 3 hanger gates. Survive 5 factories. Oh, the weekly's about to finish. We're about to get a new weekly. How much we need? 70k. Alright, 1 wench, we can hand that in. Alright, so. We need 4 more kills for Punisher. What I'm thinking is we try and get that finished. The game's lagging. What time is it? Perfect. Now, we are pretty much out of M4 ammo. So what gun are we going to use? Do you reckon we have the mags? Modding. We have 1 mag for an MP7. If we had like... We need a 545 gun. We've got so many M4s. We could try 300 blackout. See how many mags we got. Alright, do we have 300 blackout? CBJ, AP. We've got a couple of mags of AP. I assume this site works at night. Alright, so the idea is we go reserve and then try and find this part we need whilst also getting nighttime kills. Because nighttime reserve seems to work, in my opinion, for Insomnia. This gets us Insomnia and Punisher kills whilst looking for Gunsmith 9. See this friggin' muzzle. We don't need the orb key anymore either, so it's a big dub. Is there any way to avoid the capture? No. No, it's really annoying. It's... If you're switching account every day, it's really annoying. Because it gets more and more every time you do it. Blue heart's there. There's scavs. He's over here somewhere. That shooting experience right there is every time I use 300 black cap, by the way. Unless I'm point blank barrel stuffing someone. We haven't done our arena warm-up. That's a scav. Well, that could be Glucker's boys. Hello? They were shooting at someone. Unless they were shooting a scav. Nope, power slide headshot. Power slide insta headshot. GG's. Fucking Gluckers, boys. That was a thing that Scav's been doing now since 2017 where they power slide and instantly put a bullet into your head. He power slid down a hill into an insta headshot. Had been fixed 10 times too, probably. Everyone forgets about the gel on that hill. There's a player there. If I jump on the grenade launcher and start spraying the fucking building, and I'll get killed. Certain way to guarantee, like, everyone knowing in the map where you are. But broke. I feel like if I'm going to bolt, I have to do a shootable on. What map would I just shootable on? Reserve Shoreline Customs Interchange. The fact that I have a weapon safe key is ridiculous, but I don't need to kill Glucker, so I shouldn't have gone for him. I was trying to find a player around there though, in my defense. We can do reserve, shootable on. Anyone watch the new Mr. Beast video? I actually think it was probably his best video. Old school Tarkov, you didn't have to be like dicking around with like laying down. Like that sounds inside downstairs. My hope is it's a guy farming Glucker. He's gone into the thing underground. He's going to come across this building, check for Glucker there, and then out. That's what I'm hoping for. There was only a little bit of shooting underneath, so it makes me feel like at the start of every raid, there's 3 scavs that spawn in that cage area. Come on. Unless it was Glucker killing scavs underneath. Also a possibility. GP and VG with post of X on the feather on 100. Hey guys, a little late, but what is coming on 16.7? Audio improvements. Reserve optimization. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this compensator. It's kind of annoying me now. This one. Yeah, I got a cold. Ultimately here for PMC kills. If we can't get a pick early, or at least know where people are fighting, then we just reset. I might even might mod this AK a little bit. Right? And just bring a couple of mags for it, so then if we actually have someone push us, we can just spray him down. Cool. Someone pushes us, we've got that. We'll put that on. Do we have a rubber butt pad? We do. Okay. Okay, Gluck is here. That's the plan. No way I missed that. Oh my god, aim pest. think I was on 9, wasn't I? I think I'm gonna run down to the night building and hope I can get a pick from night. Is that a player? I ain't passed! No! I didn't get him. Stop unloading! I think this site will be better. Leave it on a riser. Wait, they're still shooting at someone. Moist. Bishox, thanks for 12 months, dude. I can see his gunfire, I can't see his head. It's his head's right there. Got him. I wasn't sure if it was going to penetrate through the wall. That was my worry was then. Is there anything that's on the roadmap? Is there anything that's on the roadmap? Yeah. That's what would be in the patch, we'd assume. How's progress towards prestige? We're getting there slowly. Wait, they're shooting at someone else. Hold. Has it been good? I think we... It looks like everything's dead. Sucks. So much easier to pick where people are when there's lots of shooting. Oh, there. You see that? That's a scav. Do you reckon he's looting? Oh, he was. Wait, that might have been a scav looting though. If it's on 4, yeah. Alright, what's the plan? Fuck. Every time I'm not looking, they start shooting again. Yeah, I do like the idea of looting the guy by the truck. But I do also like the idea of trying to kill this player. Because then if we can get Punisher done... if we get Punisher done, then we've got... Okay, so he looked at me then. Strange. Is he inside here? The guy that feel going to station to me looked like that AK-5 just killed a scav. So unless it's Glucker's boys killing scavs. That was a player. Okay. There are one more shootable kill, a couple more for Punisher. Knives for gunsmith? I think we're well and truly past that, bro. There was a player? Oh, not a Punisher kill. I think this works out better. I don't really care for the SIG. For the spear. I reckon this was the guy I was shooting at from the top, because look at his armor, it's cooked. I do like me 5.7s. The only thing I really want from this is the ammo. It's 8.55 anyway. It's crap ammo. Better than nothing, I guess. Until I die with it. Look, 3 Punisher kills, which means I think we need 1 more. 2 Shooterborn and Heaven kills. Which means we need 1 more Shooterborn. That's big dubs. Really. Nah, I don't think they counted towards Insomnia. I think it was too late. We were on 9 for Insomnia. We're on 10 now, so the first one counted. 1 more for Reserve. And 1 more for Punisher. So it's a huge W. That's a huge W. Check the other 2. No, player scouts are spawning in. I do not want to stick around. One thing I should have done while Sanitar was 100% spawn rate was farm Shooterborns on Shoreline. I could have tried my best to third party people fighting Sanitar. Oh well. It's Degilla 100% at the moment. Nah, Gluck is not 100%. Chad, just a curiosity question. Who uses shower gel and who uses soap bars, like an actual bar of soap? About 50-50. Soap bar and wash your clothes in the shower? Hey look, there's nothing wrong with using shampoo as your shower gel. Most guys only wash, realistically, under their armpits and their groin. So if they've got hair, they wash their hair with shampoo and then armpits and then groin. Oh, lovely. So lovely. Coming out of a raid and waiting. I really should be spending all this loading time investing into another game and becoming the subject matter expert of that game so I can make content on that game. And by the time I finish playing Escape from Tarkov, I'll be an absolute weapon of whatever the other thing I want to be an expert at. Because holy fuck, I spent so much time sitting at this shit. Yay! Let's try to find a YouTube video for us to watch while we're loading out. Alright. Wait, what's this? Oh, new weekly. We can't do the cliff descent. If we had a Red Rebel, this would be on our to-do list. Alright, what do we need to make a Red Rebel? That ain't happening. It just ain't happening. Alright, we need to make some money. We don't need gold chains anymore. Is there any barter trades that require gold chains? Gazelles, I guess. Oh, we're not doing that one. We don't really need a money case. 338 Lapua FMJs. And we're not going to use that. Alright, I think we could sell our gold chains. Look how slow the menu is. How many Uflamascopes we got? I think we need 2 for crosses. 3 for crosses. We still need to find another LEDX, so I'm not worried. It's not my cache. I fucking cleared it not too long ago. Like today. Come on, something we can actually do. What is the Grupper T20? The T20. I don't think we can do this. Yeah, that's rogues only. Come on! I just want to fucking play the game. Literally the worst weeklies ever. We'll need these for prestige if we ever got there. Need 341. Come on. Well, guess we're not doing it. Another weekly we can't do. Can I please look at your wares, sir? I can't be the only one experiencing this. By the way, chat, like... Lighthouse key. Like if you too? Okay, cool. I'm glad you are suffering with me. It's taken so long that it's now nighttime again. We've got to look at the positives there, you know? Alright, we need one more shooter board kill. We need one more 6B packer kill. And then we just need insomnia kills. Morning. That's Glucker and the boys. Again. Free Willie, thanks for the 2 years, dude. Squishy Boots 22. We can get back on the roof. Thanks for 57 months. Sergeant Frag, thanks for 43 months. And Mazurka, thanks for 2 months. With aim in a queue, this raid could actually be completely empty. Is there anything we need from Glucker? M1As, I guess. I'm like tagged and cursed. Dinger Bell, thanks for 3 months. I don't really need Glucker. Ooh, okay, so someone's gonna fight Glucker. Sounds good to me. Not really. When's it coming out? Oh, sure, thanks for 10 months. It looks like they're fighting more in the open and towards the tunnel on the other side. So if we run across here, we might have a better chance. Hmm. The problem we might run into is if he kills Glucker, Glucker generally has the mind's extract. Nice, dude. There's Glucker. Okay, what do I not do? Scorch, thanks to 41 months, dude. Player left? Why would the player leave? He couldn't have died. They're shooting right there. I'm dead. Fucking man. Stupid pest. Oh. That was stupid. I honestly thought, and unless I fucking missed the body, I honestly thought I killed him on just near that ramp bit. So I was like, I'll just go loot Glucker, get the mines extract and leave. But he wasn't there. There's no way he was in that area, by the way. Like, that area was fucking crawling with scavs. Hi guys, Future Pet still here. So the news has finally broke and we know roundabouts when the wipe is actually going to happen. So Battlestate Games put out this tweet with the roadmap saying that the wipe is a hardcore wipe in July. What this actually means is we actually have already filmed enough episodes to go through the entirety of July. If you're one of the members, you're probably watching this and the wipe hasn't even happened yet. But if you're not one of the members of the YouTube channel, these episodes will be scheduled. As soon as we know the date, we'll schedule them out. So hopefully it should finish a day or two before the wipe. So it might mean there's 2 episodes a day, potentially even 3 if we don't get much notice. In the meantime though, I'd like to wrap up before I officially wrap it up, I want to say a massive thank you. Thank you to everyone who's watched all the episodes, the people that have signed up for the memberships just to get access to them early.
holy crap, like we've never had this much success in a season before when it comes to memberships. And big thank you to everyone there. I know the next wipe is a hardcore wipe, but we've got to find out what this playthrough or what that is actually entails first. If it just means no flea, then I'll still do my main playthrough on my main account, and then also a hardcore playthrough with more hardcore rule sets. But need to know more information before all that. But I still do want to film a season 15 because this was a lot of fun. This is an absolute treat. This season was a lot of fun. But yeah, massive thank you, YouTube member or not. Every time you guys watch, it means a lot, because the most valuable resource you guys have is your time, and you put a lot of it into it. I know I'm background noise for a lot of people, or you play vicariously through me, and you know, if I'm giving you some sort of enjoyment in life for this game, I appreciate that it's me that gives it to you. Now, with all the big thank yous out of the way, how did we go? 389 raids got us to level 47. Very successful. I think we were only like half a dozen raids short of the fastest time we ever got to max traders. And in saying that, the questing in itself was really, really successful. I was forward thinking from the very beginning, trying really hard to make sure I kept space for certain things. Some items were added to the game this season, which made it a lot easier. Something like the key case made it so I had places to dump keys very early on. Stuff like that was actually really good, because a lot of the battles early on is actually stash space. As for my stats, I killed a lot of players. PMC's 184. So out of the 1,400 kills, I don't know, like 1 in 7 was a player. No, maybe more than that. I don't know, about 1 in 7 was a player. You know, if you go my PMC's kills to death ratio, 184 PMCs, 163 deaths. So I killed over 1 PMC for each of my actual deaths, which I think has been pretty decent, because particularly seeing that I have some pretty shocking plays in factory and stuff where I don't even shoot a bullet and stuff. So overall, big success in the actual how it went. 9 KD as well, which is really well. Like, it was just a great season. I don't know how else I could explain it. Skills. So this whole playthrough was, the idea was we go to 100 episodes, see how long's left of the wipe, and then go for prestige. Now, we hit 47. 48 is when you get the last task for Kappa, which is the crisis task. And to get prestige, you need level 20 endurance, 20 strength, and 15 charisma. We were 2 short of charisma and 3 short of endurance and strength. And it's a pretty balancing of leveling of those two. So yeah, like, we got all the hideout stuff done, and strength charisma is pretty close. Collector and new beginnings. I started collecting some of the statues for new beginnings, and I was collecting the items for Kappa as well, but I then stopped collecting it after a little bit, because we knew that we were going to run out of time and wouldn't have enough time for the Kappa. Besides that, skills, like, there's not really any skill that we need to pay much attention to. As for tasks, I could show you throw it like this way, but I think it's better just to use our spreadsheet. There is 256 tasks required for Kappa. We got 214 done. Some traders were completely finished, like Ragman, completely finished. We got stuck on the P226, which if we found that, I had all the gunsmiths up to like 17 or 18 already built and ready to hand in. So it's safe to say like 9 tasks just there were pretty much ready to go if we could find that muzzle, which we started looking quite ferociously for. Punisher Part 5 is only a couple of kills away from finishing, and then Punisher Part 6 is just the SVD kills. Test drive, I was collecting guns for this. I have spoken to BSG. They are changing Test Drive 1, 2, and 3. My theory was if one of these patches brought out, you know, a patch for Test Drive, then I could probably get through to Test Drive 1, 2, and 3 pretty easily if it was kill any target instead of specifically players. So I was holding on to those before I went and went for it. Unfortunately, they decided to do a wipe before they did that. Intimidator, which is, I think, just headshots on scavs, or it might even just be literally just kills, but I think it's headshots on scavs, is after Punisher Part 6. It's a very easy task to get done. Crisis, I think I just needed 1 LEDX. I already had 1 found, and then I had all the ophthalmoscopes, all the pile of meds and stuff. It would have been maybe some multivitamins and 1 LEDX, which isn't really a lot. Vitamins Part 1 needed the Emicon key, never found it. But I didn't really overly look in interchange for the Emicon door to be open. But yeah, that one is there. Vitals Part 2, I had the respirators started to get collected. Wasn't really much left on that. Long road scav kills on Lighthouse along the main road. Had some of those kills. Missing cargo is the quest after that, where you literally just pick up an item and leave. So some of these tasks, like, very easily just locked behind stuff. So for example, Vitals Part 1, if we had the Emicon thing, Vitals Part 2 is done in like 5 raids or less, and passively while doing other stuff. Missing cargo is straight away, like 1 raid after Long Road, which we're nearly finished. Crisis just needs to farm a LEDX, and yeah. Over to Peacekeeper. Wet Job Part 5 was a locked room, which we hadn't started farming the key, and Cult Part 2 is the marked room on customs that we were waiting on. Wet Job Part 6 is sniper skills, which we were actually pretty far through all the sniper stuff. The guide is pretty straightforward, go to every map. Samples, I had started handing in them. I had 2 left, the R3BTG and the AH-F1M. Terror Group Employee, I had at least 1 card saved, maybe 2. Insomnia, which was nighttime kills, and we were over 10 kills. I think Insomnia, we might have been at 12. No, we're at 10. 10 kills for Insomnia. Over the gunsmith stuff, there's a lot of gunsmith tasks that were locked behind that muzzle on that pistol. Psycho Sniper's not unlocked until you do Shooterborn. Shooterborn, we were very close to finishing. We're at 70%. So 2 on interchange, 1 reserve, 4 shoreline, 5 customs. So 70% of the way there. We were streets is probably the hardest one for that, and we got through that pretty well and good. Ragman complete. Jaeger, flashbanging players. I would use usually a KS-23 for that, which is the controller task. Tarkov Shooter Part 8, I was waiting for Psycho Sniper to even attempt it. Stray Dogs, which is the goons, I already had 1, if not 2 of them already dead. And Dragnet, which is a room on factory that we would have had to farm the key from the cultists. And the cultist spawn rate at the moment is either 20 or 25% on customs nighttime. So I would have just farmed nighttime cultists until we got the key, and then gone from there. A few items left on the collector list, but not many, and none of them were really that difficult. I think if we still have Evasion Armband, which would be, yep, Evasion Armband is probably the only really annoying one that's left there. So that, oh, and then stash-wise, it was set up. We had guns for days. Obviously, some of them are gunsmith stuff. I really liked doing this pillbox idea. It worked really well to adding extra space. 4 junk boxes, which by the end, I think, honestly, I could have purged that down to 3. I was holding on to a lot of stuff I didn't really need. Item cases were doing well. I even went and did the streamer item case after I got setup done. Good amount of mag cases. I think this worked pretty well. And then you don't really need more than 2 med cases. Plenty of ammo too. Went really well. So yeah. And keys went really well too. We found a key tool in a scav pocket, like a normal AI scav. It picked it up like at the giving tree on customs or something, and we killed the scav. So it was pretty funny to find that. But that's it. That's all I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the season. Thanks so much again for the, honestly, bottom of my heart. Editor as well, Nafa. He puts a lot of time into the edits to make sure these are good for you guys. And he really does appreciate all the time and effort you guys put into watching it as well. So much love to all you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this season and are keen to watch the next one. And we will schedule these out probably a little bit more rapidly, just slowly pacing them up. So then that way, by the time we know the wipe date, they'll all be out, and it won't be just like 10 episodes shoved out in a day. So we'll probably start amping that up now. But if you're a YouTube member, you would have already seen this before the wipe for sure. All right. So finally, for the last time in season 14, lastly, I'll see you next time.